Woohoo! Welcome back to Big Hair the Nerd and today's episode of Blame It on the Youth as we take a look at the end of season statistics for our players. We go through position by position, have a look at who played well, who didn't play so well, just really ratify our decisions before we go ahead. So sometimes I think players played well when actually the stats tell me otherwise, and vice versa. So we'll look at that, look at where we could be improving for next season, and I will discuss some of my thoughts for the team and the progress as we go forward. But we start where I like to. We start with the end of season awards. So the fans player of the season is Andrei Yarmolenko, followed by Reece Oxford and Issa Diop. Good to see Oxford and Diop getting in there. Annoying that kind of Yarma's still up there. Makes me think, yes, he does need to be kept in the side because he's the fans player. I don't want to piss the fans off by selling their favourite. Yeah, that would be good, would it? I'm sure they'd say something about that. Goal of the season, Ryan Gravenberch. Would watch it, can't bother. Signing of the season, interesting one, Pellegrini. Interesting that, like, for essentially spanking 55 million on a signing, he's still got signing of the season, and that was obviously because he came in and scored 10 goals and dragged us from near relegation to 10th in the Premier League. And then young player of the season, Reece Oxford at 21 years old. The end of season review. We finished 10th in the Premier League. We lost in the 5th round of the FA Cup, lost in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, and kind of flitted around, didn't we? What was our lowest point we had? 15th? Oh, God, no. 16th, 15th, and then we kind of, 12th, 10th. Done. Easy. Average attendance, 60,000. 91% full at the London Stadium. That's bloody good. And we used 28 players, the joint highest in the leagues. Dynamics update. So our team leaders are Fabs, Noble and Yarma, as I thought they were and will be. Reece Oxford, Declan Rice and Issa Diop sitting behind. Be good as Noble plays less games this year. He'll likely drop out, and it's which one of these will jump in. I'm hoping, well, either of them, any three of those three jumping in is a good thing because I see them as long-term members of the team. We've got Fernandez, Masuaku and Byram underneath. Byram, Masuaku, not so sure they'll be around. Fernandez, maybe all right, but it'd be good to see who else we can get in that influential player bucket. We've had a team meeting, told them we're going to aim for mid-season next year. And they all seemed happy for it. I've also put in, we've got our annual youth setup in, and we're at category 2. So I've asked them to go to category 1. They've said, yeah, go on then, £4 million. We'll have it done by September. So that is pretty good as well. Get to do exactly what we want to do. So let us start first with the goalkeepers. So let me put all of the teams. I'll put the under 18s on as well. That might be a terrible idea. Right, let's look at the goalies for now. Yeah, let's take off the under 18s. There we go. So the ones I really want to look at is obviously Fabs, Fabianski, if we go into reports and stats. So 78% of his shots were saved. That's good. I'd like it to be 80, but 78 is pretty damn good. And held 130 of those. So yeah, over half. I did think he parried quite a lot. There is a problem. I know he made mistakes. 6 mistakes. I think, are they goal mistakes as well? No, there's just a number of mistakes. But usually when he makes a mistake, it is a goal, right? That's a lot of mistakes for a goalie to make. A lot. 9 goals because of him making silly mistakes. So he's good, but I mean, he's not infallible. His pass rate is only 69%. That's pretty good, actually. Of all the passes he tried, 69%. That's for a goalie. And we're not having him play short balls anymore, so that's likely to be lower. I'm okay with that. Did want to see if we had Trot play any games. He's at 69% saved. Always making mistakes as well. And then out on loan, Sultan Bayi. This is the guy that we're hoping will come in and replace Fabianski. 71% does not hold the shots though. He's going to need to work on that. That's a terrible hold percentage. 71%. Then 34 goals. 16 apps in the championship. 16 mistakes. Oh, yeah. He's got a few years ahead of him yet. So a goalie we definitely know we need. Yeah, because he's got great potential. It's just I need a goalie that can come in on very high ability. So young goalies, get your suggestions down below. But now let's move on to the interesting ones. So get my custom views up. Let's get the defenders then. So let's have a look at top rate ability. Issa Diop, followed by Reece Oxford, then Alex Centelles, Ryan Sessegnon, Declan Rice is up there, Masuaku, Costina. Good to see though that the youngsters are the ones that are sitting up there. I suppose there's no one else here to really challenge them. Highest potential, Walawalowicz. Yep, Walawalu. He's the Polish guy that we sent back to his Polish club. So he should be joining over the summer. Very good potential. He'll come in there. Centel's in there. Sessegnon in there. Declan Rice. Diageo there as well. Who will be challenged now because we've got Walla Wally. Them two will be fighting out for that second position. If old Benoit Badas doesn't still like me, Newcastle want him. Yeah, he still hates me. He might go. I mean, he's got good potential, right? But if I've got Wallowitz and I've got Diageo or Jallo, should we call it Jallo? Imagine it's Jallo. Don't really need him as well, do I? Maybe not. The guy we've got out on for the work permit is not looking as good. Old Kuro, the right back. Costina's actually better than him now. So Costina may keep his place. We've got Alice as well. He's one of our players. Byram, not looking great. Right, let's look at... That's just potential, though. That's subjective. Let's look at the interesting bits. So average rating overall. See, there we go. Top average rating, 7. It's a bit bad. We're not getting anyone in a 7. Although we didn't do so well this season, did we? Jallo up there, 6.99. Diop, 6.99. Oxford, 6.98. They got very close in the end. Masuaku up there. Distance covered, Sessegnon, Centels, Masuaku, Costina, Byram. Yeah, they're covering the most. The defenders a little bit less, as we'd expect. Tackle 1 percentage. Hey, not bad. 4 games, you made every single one of your tackles. Oh, Josie Correro hitting 98%. That's bloody good for a wing back. How many games did he play? Why has he got 0 distance covered? 30 appearances. Something's gone wrong there. Oxford 97, Diop 95, that's good. Byram 93, Masuaku, Jallo 92, Costina 89, and Centel's 87. So that's what I mean with the left and right backs. Usually they're much lower down. So interesting to see them all the way up there. Tackles per game, Centel's, Byram, Costina, nice. Interceptions per 90 minutes. Oxford, Jallo. Oxford is my intercept man. I like him. 3.95 is well ahead of everyone else. Headers 1 ratio. Oh, good to see Wallowitz up there. I can call him Wallowitz, but I know it's Wallakiewicz. But Wallowitz is easier to say. Diop and Oxford up there as well. Good to see central defenders winning headers. Headers 1 per 90 minutes. Diop and Oxford. Oh, look at that. You guys will love that. You love it when I have defenders that can bloody head the ball. Mistake into goals. Centels of 2. One of them I think was right at the end of the season. But that's pretty good. See what I mean? Defenders, we got none. Bloody goalkeeper. Giving away all the goals. Mistakes in general. Costina makes the most, but none of them costly, which is good to see. Centel's after him. I think that will come with time with Costina. He's still very young, isn't he? 20? Oh, he's 20? Oh, he should be better. He should be better. Assists. 4 from Centel's. 7 from Centel's. Sorry. 4 from Costina. 2 from Rice. 2 from Oxford. Pass got some as well. So this is where, look, we've got no assist from Masuaku, no assist from Sessegnon, no assist from Byron. That's not so good. And pass completion ratio, yeah, I'm less worried about that. Less worried about that. Cross completion, though. 20 for Centels, that's bloody good. 17 for Masuaku, 12 for Byron, 11 for Costina. Wow, Centels is the man, isn't he, at left back? Let's be honest. This is just telling me that I have to play him. Like, there's no place for anyone else. It's whether I get rid of Masuaku now and keep Sessegnon in as the backup, because Sessegnon can play across the board, can't he? I'll train him as a left, as attacking wing back, because I think I've got very good wingers. And then yeah, he can play on both sides. He's just very versatile left back, where Masuaku I don't really need. I bet contract-wise Masuaku's on big bucks. I know, 450k. That's not too bad. So defender-wise, looking at it, I don't think there's anything to worry about. We'll see if we can get Carrero on a work permit so he can come back and play as backup to Costina. If he does that, Byron will probably go because he's wanted by people now. Benoit will probably go as well. But we have Wallowitz back. We've got Pask around as well. So I think we've got enough depth in defence now if we keep all the players here that we have and get rid of those 1 or 2 that I've said. I think that gives us a good, like a solid team of solid backups. So we move then on to the midfield trio. So let's look at highest rated ability. Yeah, I was going to be in there, but Tonali, the highest one up there. Gravenberch, Noble, Fernandez. Interesting. Where's... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so Tonali, Gravenberch in there, that's good to see. Noble, Rice all the way down here, that's what I was looking for. Potential-wise, it's straight up there. Tonali, highest rated central midfielder. Rice has still got good potential. I'm glad of that. Fernandes in there, Gravenberch up there as well. If we look at average rating, here we go. Gravenberch, straight in. Look at that, 7.12 average rating over 10 appearances. Yarmolenko 7.09 in the end. So, you know, Yarmo didn't have a bad game. Josie, no, we don't want to look at him. Oh, that's it, man. I mean, the rest of the guys played longer, so they had the bad season to get back from. Even Tonali didn't play that well. Minutes per game. I don't care about minutes per game. Goals. We don't really care about goals from midfield. From that midfield anyway, the deep midfield. Rice got 2 and 2. Noble 2 and 1. Tonali 1 and 1. Oof. Assists per 90 minute. No. Oh, Gravenberch 0.37. 2 goals, 4 assists. Gravenberch really did make the difference, didn't he? I know I was joking about it, and he actually has. Because that's the highest rating across our midfielders. That's higher in Yama in terms of assists per 90 minute. 4 assists, 2 goals in 10 games. He really was the difference. Chances created per 90 minutes. Haksabanovic all up there. Marcus Brown. And Yama's up there, 0.81. Gravenberch, 0.46. For the central midfielders, Gravenberch and Fernandes up there. That's good to see. Fernandes didn't do too bad, actually. 3 goals and 2 assists. So those two definitely are our Metzalas. I'm happy with them. Goals per 90 minutes in the air. We're not going to get many on here. Gravenberch up there with 0.18. Pass percentage. Connor Coventry, 85%. They've been a few games. We need to decide what we do with Connor Coventry. Whether he's good enough or we bring in a DM and he kind of drops off the pace a little bit. Rice up there. Noble up there. Good. Tonali up there. I don't want him giving away the ball. Key passes per 90 minutes. Gravenberch again. They only played 10 games, so it's difficult judging. But if you talk about when we played well was when he came in and when Pellegrini came in. You can see why. Yarma's up there. Fernandes, 1.29. Mark Noble, Tonali. Tonali, I expect to have better on the key passes per game. Less for Rice, because he does do a more defensive role. But tackles 1. Expect to see Rice up here. Oh, bloody hell. Rice is in the middle. 91. So that's quite high, though. Fouls. I don't know about that. Interceptions per 90 minutes. Rice is up there. There we go. Tonali and Rice, though. Very similar. Mistakes leading to goals. Yama made 1. Tonali made 1. Overall mistakes. Tonali, Rice. So, weird. I'm not overly impressed by that midfield, actually. Which is annoying. But having Gravenberch in there, let me just look at ability. Tonali, Gravenberch, and Rice, I think, are the midfield 3 I'll keep going forward. And then we've got Fernandes, Noble as backup. And then we really need that DM backup for Rice. We've got Connor Coventry. I'm not sure he's going to be quite good enough. I'll have a look at his stats again. It may be worth bringing in a very good DM to come and play as backup to... Oh, Cullen's not going to make it either, is he? We'll have a look. But yeah, it may be that we need to bring in a very good DM to back up Rice. I don't want to bring in someone too good because Rice, I don't want to be replaced. He's essentially going to become my captain. So I'll see. If I can do it with someone in the team, someone like a Josh Cullen or a Connor Coventry, I will do that. Otherwise, you know, I'll like buying players. So now let's look at the attacking players. This will be interesting to see. Attackers and attacking midfielders. Right, so ability-wise, we have got Yarmolenko up the top. Then Pellegrini, Trincao, Gravenberch, your midfielder, Fernandes, Arp in there. Diangana. Okay, that's good. So we've got enough players in there, I think. Yama as a winger, Trincao as a winger, Arp and Pellegrini strikers. Sessegnon as backup in there as well. Maybe it's not the huge amount of cover, though. Although potential, this is where it gets interesting. Arp tops potential. Trincao, Pellegrini, Sessegnon, all of them top the potential charts. Then you've got Correa. We need to do some training with him, see if he's going to be any good out on that right-hand side as a winger. Jack Clark. I forgot about Jack Clark. He's still there. Good potential. Whether we bring this guy up now, what's his first name? Anwar El-Mahassini. Only valued at 74k at the moment. Dutch. 2-star, but he's got very good potential. And his crossing and dribbling is quite good. He's quite fast. He could do a job for us this season. If we are looking for just for that last backup player, because he actually got better potential than Dean Garner. And obviously Yama's 30 now, so he's going to start to wind down. I will start with, I think, I need to look at Dean Garner again and decide whether it is Dean Garner or if it is Sessegnon on our play, because Sessegnon has the better ability. But go with, I think, Dean Garner left, Trincao right, and Pellegrini through the middle. Meaning I've got Arp back up to Pellegrini, Clark back up to Arp. And then we've got Felix Correa that can play on the right if needs be as backup to Trincao, but obviously Yama's there as well. And then on the left, we've got Sessegnon to back up Dean Garner, and maybe we'll bring in El Masihini to bring up a third option, give him some games in cups and stuff, and play out on the left as a winger. Which means I don't need to go and get any wingers because I've got potential, very high potential players in here. Maybe we see some of these guys leave. You sort of Haksabanoviches, Powell's, Hector Ingrams, the guys that Nathan Holland, unfortunately, just their overall potential is not high enough, and their actual ability hasn't gained enough for us to think about keeping them on, which is a shame. But we always knew that we were going to have to bring in more players. And we'll go hunting as well for some really young English or home nation right backs and left backs and stuff. Wow, look at those bads. Woo! I love that our top goal scorer was Pellegrini. Came in for 10 games and got to top goal scorer. So if we look at our team now. So this is what I was saying. Yeah, Pellegrini, Trincao. Oh, Trincao on the left is best. I like Dean Garner though. I need to look at this left-hand side. This could cause me a problem. But Yama, Trincao on the right is good. We know we've got Pellegrini and Arp up top. Hugo will go. Clark will be back up. And with Tony Martinez, I think. Midfield, it says we've got Noble, Tonali, Gravenberch as 3 very good players. Tonali, Gravenberch will be my 1-2 with Noble and Fernandez backing up. Cullen in there as a 3, which is interesting. The DM role, Tonali's up there. Tonali, Noble, Rice. So Tonali could drop, but I don't... He's more of a playmaker from that role when I need a defensive defensive midfielder rather than like a DLP defensive midfielder. But interesting that, yeah, if you're actually looking at it, Tonali, Noble, Rice, Fernandez, Oxford. So maybe Emilson Fernandez could drop. I don't think he's going to play very well, though, either. So DM is another one that caused me a little bit of problems. I'd like to see how this guy looks. He's 2.5 star already. Why can't I get him 2.5 star here? And then at the back, we've got Centels, very happy with backup of Masuaku and Sessegnon if need be. Maybe I will keep Masuaku for one more season. If Sessegnon, I'm not sure whether he's going to be a winger or a defender. Diop and Oxford in the middle. Rice is the third best, but you've got Badacelli in there, who I think will probably go with Jallo, and then we'll bring in the Loney. And then right, Costina, Byram, and Curo. If this guy can get a work permit, then we'll sell Byram. If not, we'll keep Byram because I can't afford to lose him. In goal, Fabianski, out and away, the best goalie there. Selton Bay, I'm not sure it's going to be good enough. He'll probably have one more season out on loan. May look to spend some of the money on a very good 19-year-old goalie, but we'll see who is available. Like I say, get your suggestions below. But we will leave that there for this episode then. That is where we finish. We finished 10th. We had an interesting season. We did lose more games than we won. That's never good. But all in all, I think it ended well. We brought some good players in. Of course, transfers. What am I doing? Talking about buying players. I forgot. I've got 2 people coming in already. I've got Alessio Riccardi, a midfield centre who's a Mazzala, coming in. So I've already got another bloody midfielder coming in. I don't need another one. And we've got Moise Keane. So where I was saying that outside... That left midfield position was causing me some issues. Well, I've just signed bloody Moise Keane. So, yeah, look forward to him next season as well. That solves another problem. I'm glad I remembered that. And Jack, oh my bloody hell. I've got fullback. I should remember when I bought player. He doesn't look very good. That looked like I'm possibly a bad buy. Yeah. And we've got 58 million to spend, 375,000 in the wage budget. We're never going to spend all of that. So we're going to have some interesting business. But I forgot about those. I forgot about Moise Keane coming in. That's going to be fun. But we will leave it there. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, smash the like button as usual. Subscribe if you are new. If you are new, welcome to Big Hub the Nerd. I hope you enjoy your stay. And I'll see you back. I said last episode, we'll be starting the new season on Friday. That was silly because this is that video, isn't it? So we'll be starting the new season on Monday. And we'll bring you the first game. I don't know who it is yet because I haven't played through far enough. So that is our Season 2 in the bag. Hope you have enjoyed. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.